soothing sounds of rock music. You got honey in your voice tonight, Robert.
I think from the beginning, all black music that has ever been successful has begun locally. You know, if you look at jazz, if you look at blues, if you look at hip hop, these are all art forms that started from slavery, you know, and just a community of people doing something so that they could be stronger in whatever their struggle was. Look at hip hop. It started off in the park, you know what I mean? Two speakers and a microphone and a DJ, you know what I mean? Like everything started locally and it has become commercialized. So I think it's, or mainstream. But I think that politically, I think that communal wise, music, in order to be strong, in order to be a driving force to bring people together, you have to have music, and it has to come from the community. So what we're doing right here is political organizing. What we're doing right here is stopping the violence. But we're also creating a theme song to our movement. And I think that's been a tradition of our black history. It's who are vulnerable. If you look at Tupac, Tupac was a vulnerable individual. Eminem is vulnerable. Kanye is vulnerable. Jay-Z is vulnerable. You know, these guys, when you listen to their records, they express a pain. Like Biggie Smalls, my mama got cancer in her chest. Don't ask me why I'm stressed. Things done changed. You gotta be vulnerable. It ain't about just, you know what I'm saying? But in that vulnerability has to be how you gonna conquer it. You know, your warrior gotta come out within your vulnerability. So I think that's what we're trying to do.
And like we said before, that's the difference in making somebody a fan of you and a fan of the record. Like, if you're vulnerable, the person becomes your fan. If the record's just good, they like that song.
And they become your fan because they relate to you. Because everybody's vulnerable. We human beings.
What else was I to do except turn to the street? But gangbanging wasn't me unless I could be the chief. I ran with some niggas that was all about beef. A pack of hyenas that was all about eat in the jungle where every other nigga is a beast. And every other one of my brothers is deceased. No justice, no peace. Here the fire don't cease. This gospel is directed where the choir don't reach. Where the preacher don't preach. What the teacher ain't taught. What them so-called visionary leaders ain't saw. I put it in the raw. This fish gear we selling got us running from the law. House nigga killer, I am gunning at them all. Fighting for my life, Charlie, back against the wall. I am giving y'all my field nigga blues. What I was just saying was, I was trying to break down to let the people into my world. So through that, you understood that my uncle sold drugs, that my daddy smoked crack. This is real life. That gangs was all around me. I ain't really want to be in it unless I could be a leader. I wanted to be a leader. So, but I was losing a lot of friends. All of those things is real life experiences that I put on paper with feeling. And so that's what we want you guys, that's the next joint we want to do is we want y'all to let people into y'all own world.
Sounds of rock, ladies and gentlemen. You had honey in your voice tonight, Raul.
Why do I regret so much? Like everything I touch turn to dust or it dies. They say you see the truth if you just look them in the eyes. People act real but they dressing in disguise. Like it's a bloody shame, no people never change. They let my guy shot down there without his brain. That's why with them gangs I never claim, never vain. Dead in jail is the shame.
Cooking dinner for the block, I know culinary arts. Riding around the city, blowing strong with the window crack. She turned me up loud cause she love how a nigga rap. I let her wear my chain and she thought she was a rapper. I put her in the kitchen and she acting like a trapper. Had her up before the sun like, damn you a natural. Serving so many sacks, you think we ran the White Castle. Pockets on Whopper, you would think I ran the Burger King. Come through and turn your parking lot into a murder scene. 2K11, auto whips, they on offsets. Money my only conversation, you ain't trying to talk that. Slide. Money long as Lakeshore Drive. To be fly like this, damn it ought to be a crime. The cash flow got me acting like a fool. Tell me why these little sheeps trying to eat with the wolves.
Stop.
Man, you rap so damn good.
No, for real.
But that don't tell me nothing about who you are, what you've been through, none of that. You just stunting.
He loved it.
You talking that talk, but you gotta be able to say, you can't be so flashy that you never cry, you never had nothing go wrong in you with your life, your family life perfect. You know struggle. I could look in your eyes and see you know struggle. Why you can't expose it? As though you cooking up for the block, you master culinary arts, that's dope in and of itself. But it's a dope line, but is it really real though?
How I felt in the police car.
That's my thing. My thing is,
give us all of it.
By the age of 9, I was roaming the streets, and by the age of 15, running from the police. Couldn't be a gang leader. I had to be the chief. I mean, couldn't be a member. I'm so obsolete now, and I'm in this too deep. I got a big boat now. I'll never sink. Life, you gotta pay a price, and that price ain't cheap. So when you see me in the streets, ask me for my receipt, huh? So when I'm just playing.
Look, that's what I'm saying. You rap great. I want you on the song, but you're gonna have to tailor it to the song. You gotta let me in. You gotta let the world in to what you're going through.
Living in Chicago, nobody don't care. I wish I was a tip, just fall, disappear. Scarred up on my body from the past year, watching my city go down, so tragic. This a bloody shame, no people never change. They let my guy shot down, man, without his brain. That's why with them gangs, I never claim, never bang. Dead to jail, it's the same. My friends did them classes, just to flick them ashes. I'm in the back class, learning all the mathematics. That's why when I get it, don't call me hitman's at my door, I'm feeling like Tony. I want the world and everything in it. They said I couldn't have it, so I had to go steal it. My fam is dependent all on me. I'm so blessed, thanks G.O.D.
I'll never stop dreaming, I won't stop reaching up for the sky. 'Cause there ain't no limit, I'ma keep winning. I won't quit now, no. I open my eyes and I see what I want, and I'ma get it. I'll never stop till I get it. I'll never stop.
Have you ever been in a situation where you couldn't escape it? Mama wasn't drunk, daddy a Freemason. Heart full of hatred, souls for the taking. How come we don't fear God, but we scared of Satan? But we gotta face it, hard to erase it. Codification, the man arrange it. Then it all strike us hard, a collaboration. How come they still racist? How come they still haters? It's a shame black folks still hate each other. That's why the workman wrote the Willie Lynch letter. That's why I'm out here trying to get it in the worst weather. That's why the kids gang bang, we don't know no better. See, look, man, I'm trying to live a dream, but dreams turn into needs, and needs turn into fiends, and fiends turn into schemes. But every man bleeds, little girls selling their bodies cause they had no self-esteem. I'm 18 now, and I'm kicked out of high school. My mind is so abused, the choices that I choose, you snooze, you lose. So I don't know what to do, so I grab my pen and paper. It's time to get lyrical, so keep your head up, I know what you're going through. Just get right with God, and man, I promise you, you will never make it out here on your own. Thou who live without sin, so cast the first stone.
I'll never stop dreaming, I won't stop reaching up for the sky. 'Cause there ain't no limit, I'ma keep winning. I won't quit now, no. I open my eyes and I see what I want, and I'ma get it. I'll never stop till I get it.
If you can read my life story as if it was a book, I wonder how much time it would take you to look, to see what I saw, to feel what I felt. In this never smile. I'm just trying to be the best, I gotta make my family proud. I cry for the fun and laugh for the pain. Through all the misery, I still maintain. Face of a princess, heart of a lion. I made it past the struggle, I never stopped trying. Mountain of success, a long way I still climb. They say I'm too quiet, just a shy state of man. And never let a soul cop a spot in front of man. Ain't even done with lunch, already thinking about dinner time.